this account starts there in verse 38. It says, "Now as they went on their way, Jesus entered into a certain village. Here a woman named Martha and a man named Simon received him as guests in their homes. Martha also had a sister called Mary, who sat down at the feet of the Lord and kept listening to what he was saying. Martha, on the other hand, was distracted with attending to the many duties. Let's look in on the evening together."
Lord, does it not matter to you if my sister's not coming to help me to do all these many duties? Tell her to come and help me.
Martha, Martha, why are you anxious and disturbed about many things? Just a few things, though, or one to do. Mary, for her part, she will have a good portion, and it will not be taken away from her. I'll explain this to you. I am the resurrection. Whoever believes in me will be resurrected on the last day. My Father guaranteed.
Now when Jesus had finished saying all these things, he said to his disciples, "You know that 2 days from now the Passover takes place, and the Son of Man will be handed over to be executed on the stake." Then the chief priests and the elders of the people gathered in the courtyard of the high priest, who was named Caiaphas, and they conspired together to seize Jesus by cunning and to kill him. However, they were saying, "Not at the festival, so that there may not be an uproar among the people." Jesus was in Bethany in the house of Simon. A woman with an alabaster jar of costly perfumed oil approached him, and she began pouring it on his head as he was dining. On seeing this, the disciple became indignant and said,
"Why this waste? For this could have been sold for a great deal of money and given to the poor."
Why do you make trouble for this woman? She did a great deed toward me. You are always with the poor, but you will not always be with me.
Now a man named Lazarus was sick. He was from Bethany, the village of Mary and his sister Martha. This was Mary who poured the perfumed oil on the Lord and wiped his feet dry with her hair. It was her brother Lazarus who was sick. So his sister sent a message to him saying,
"Mary, or Martha, Martha, please, Lazarus is sick. Come, please." Can you make it, Lazarus? We had such a wonderful time there at Simon's house, did we not?
Yes, the blessings that you shared with us, with Jehovah. It's done so much for all of us. I'm so glad that I was able to share this morning with everybody.
But I'm scared for you, Lazarus. You've been such a wonderful brother to us. We couldn't have asked for a better brother. And now you lay here. We just don't know what to expect.
know, we're hoping that you're gonna get better. It's
But I'm
sad.
concerned, Martha, this does not look good.
Doesn't.
If only Jesus would have came.
Where is he? Where's Jesus?
What do you
He's
think?
right there.
What about if we sent a message for him?
I did from Jesus. He will come. He will come.
Could you please hand us the parchment paper and let's write a note and send it to Jesus so that he could know just exactly how bad he's feeling, how he's doing?
Let's do that.
Here, honey, can you write this down? What should we say?
Hurry, please. Yes, our brother is very ill.
Lord,
Please hurry.
Lord, have affection, the one that you have affection for is sick. Do me a favor, please, take this, go, find Jesus.
Hurry, please, hurry.
Hurry, we need Jesus.
Yes, brother.
Baby, there's Jesus right there.
Please don't go around. Please don't go around. Please don't go to see you around.
Thank you. Who is this from? Mary and Martha? Oh,
But when Jesus heard it, he said,
this sickness is meant to end in death, but it is for the glory of God, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it.
Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. However, when he heard Lazarus was sick, he actually remained in the place where he was for 2 more days. Then after this, he said to his disciples,
Let us go into Judea again.
the disciples said to him, Rabbi, just lately the Judeans were seeking to stone you, and you're going to go there again? And then Jesus answered,
Lazarus, our friend, has fallen asleep. I am traveling there to awaken him.
So the disciples then said to him, Lord, if he is sleeping, he will get well. Jesus, however, had spoken about his death, but they imagined he was speaking about taking rest and sleep. Then Jesus said plainly to them,
Lazarus had died,
and
and I rejoice for your sake that I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him.
So Thomas, who was called the twin, said to his fellow disciples, Let us also go, so that we may die with him. When Jesus arrived, he found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 4 days. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, about 2 miles away, and many of the Jews had come to Martha and Mary at Martha's house to console them concerning their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him, but Mary kept sitting at home. Martha then said to Jesus,
Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Yet I know whatever you ask God, he will give you.
Your brother will rise. I know he will.
I know he will rise in the resurrection.
I am the resurrection and the life. The one who exercises faith in me, even though he dies, will come to life. And everyone who is living and exercises faith in me will never die at all. Do you believe this?
Yes, Lord.
When she said this, she went off and called Mary her sister, saying privately,
Jesus wants me to
Jesus,
come?
he is about to see about our brother.
On hearing this, she got up quickly and went to him. Jesus had not yet come into the village, but he was still in the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews were with Mary in the house, consoling her, saw her get up quickly and go out, they followed her, supposing that she was going to the tomb to weep there. When Mary arrived where Jesus was and caught sight of him, she fell at his feet and said to him,
Lord, if you would have just been there, I'm sure my brother would not have died.
When Jesus saw her weeping and the Jews who had come with her weeping, he groaned within himself, and became troubled. He said,
Where have you laid him?
they said to him, Lord, come and see. Jesus gave way to tears. At that, the Jews began to say, see what affection he had for him. But some of them said, could not this man who opened the eyes of the blind prevent this one from dying? Then Jesus, after groaning again within himself, came to the tomb. It was, in fact, a cave, and a stone was lying against it. Jesus said,
Take the stone away.
Martha, the sister of the deceased, said to him,
Did I not tell you?
when Martha said, Lord, by now he must sleep.
Lord, by now he must live.
For it's been 4 days.
It's been 4 days.
And Jesus said to her,
Did I not tell you that it would, if you would believe, you would see the glory of God?
so they took the stone away. Then
Let's go on back to the stone.
So let them go over to the other part. They're gonna change sets here.
Not a lot of folks here, so we couldn't do it.
A little bit
Wait, we
better.
wanted to do it.
Is Lazarus ready?
So that they took the stone away. Then Jesus raised his eye heavenward and said,
Father, give me the spirit to raise Lazarus. Lazarus, come out.
the man who had been dead came out with his feet and hands bound with ropes. Jesus said to them,
Release him.
okay, I'm gonna finish this. Free him, let him go, and give him something to eat. Because that's what we're here for.
He's hungry.